What's that coming down the track? It's the Georgia baseball bandwagon. Climb aboard. Are you one of those Dog fans who hadn't really been following the baseball team all year, but you want to jump in on the fun as they try and fight their way to Omaha in the College World Series? Well, you are in the right place. Let's get you up to speed. First off, where we stand, Georgia now will host NC State in the NCAA Super Regional. Winner of 2 of 3 will move on to be one of the 8 teams to claim a spot in this year's College World Series. Seems simple enough. Georgia was last in the College World Series back in 2008. They made it all the way to the finals, but lost to Fresno State. The Dogs did win it all back in 1990. As for this year's team, let's start with a name you might have heard before. Charlie Condon, former walk-on, now leads the nation in home runs, batting average, and some other stats out there. In fact, he has more home runs this season than anybody's had in a season since they changed the way they build college baseball bats back in 2011. Charlie's a great story, likely to be the #1 overall pick in this year's Major League Baseball draft, but he's not the only great story, right, Mike Griffith?
Yeah, no doubt. Corey Collins has been amazing in that leadoff spot. Kind of looks like Rip from Yellowstone. Corey leads the nation now in on-base percentage, but he wants to swing it. He darn sure wants to swing it. He had that 2-run double in the top of the 10th inning that really busted open the Georgia Tech game and gave the Bulldogs the margin they needed.
And Georgia's doing all this with a new head coach. Wes Johnson came over from LSU, where he was the pitching coach last season. Of course, the Tigers won it all in 2023. Before that, Johnson was with the Minnesota Twins in the major leagues, and Griff loves the vibes.
This was a great hire by Josh Brooks. You know, this is a first-time head coach. Josh told me what he liked about Wes was he's an old-school coach who relates well to players, but he's also heavy into metrics. 28 new players on this Georgia team, 18 transfers, and 10 freshmen. Wes has done a remarkable job reloading these Bulldogs and has them on the doorstep of a trip to the College World Series.
Tickets are guaranteed to sell out for this weekend. In fact, in some of the houses that back up to Foley Field, fans will be partying out on their back porch at the spot called Kudzu Hill, a great Georgia baseball tradition. Another one? Well, you might see fans clapping their hands above their head to Billy Squier's 1981 classic, The Stroke. It's something that's been going on for about 6 years now. Don't question it, just go with it. And then there's the home run celebration German Shepherd mask. This one is new, and let's just say we hope the Wolfpack sees a lot of that mask coming up this weekend. So there you go. You're ready as the Dogs try to hunker down and make their way to Omaha. And we'll have you covered all weekend long like we have all year long on DawgNation.com and on our DawgNation YouTube channel.